Hey, Javier here. So I'm just gonna be talking really tonight about something very personal. Um, so as many of you know, like I said on Facebook, I'm gay. Not just on Facebook, but on, you know, I've known for a long time. I kind of told a big part of my story, in my first YouTube video. I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about what I just kind of perceive my life is gonna be like. I guess I don't know. So it's no secret that I have a very strong. I'm very strong in my faith. I've been really struggling with it lately, um, and honestly, if anybody's watching who's a believer, whether you're affirming or not, I don't care. I mean, that's a whole nother issue. Whether you're affirming or not, it's just I would always appreciate prayer, honestly, because I want to value my relationship with God above all things. God comes first in my life, and that's just really what it comes down to. Anyway, I'm just trying to perceive what my life is really like. Do I really think there's something wrong with me? I don't really. No, I mean, obviously everybody has their own opinions, and I just have to respect that. So I'm not even gonna. But the only thing I chose, I didn't. Obviously, I never chose to be same-sex attracted. The only thing I chose is to accept myself. And there should be nothing wrong with that. I am who I am. Um, I, I want a great love story. I really do. And, really what I just am looking for is acceptance. I really want to be accepted for who I am. Not just primarily by other Christians. I really want to see a change in the world, be a change in the Christian worldview about this issue. I really, really do. It would be, it means so much to me and to a lot of other people. I want to be able to, worship with other Christians. I want to be able to fellowship with other believers, other people who are, followers of Christ and believers, and I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to be, I guess you can say, accepted by other Christians for who I am, not for who they want me to be. And it obviously doesn't work if they're just going out to try to change me. I mean, when it comes down to like how I really feel about this, I guess you can say there's kind of like the only thing, like, really, I look at my life, there's nothing wrong with being gay. There's so many people that are. Every single person deserves the same love and respect as any straight person does. Gay people have been, people who are gay have been discriminated against so much, primarily by the church, primarily by the Christian faith. And it's just overlooked. And it's like nobody cares. Nobody cares. And when people do care, of course they're demonized. It really hurts. Every person should have the opportunity to truly love and accept themselves for who they are. Every person. Just like I do. I love and accept myself for who I am. And there should be nothing wrong with that. So I'm a little bit different. I also have ADD. It is what it is. And I accept that about myself. I wouldn't change either one. want to be able to love and be loved. I want to be able to have a relationship. I want to be able to have a great boyfriend and to love him and to be committed to him. And yes, I know all the rules. I know I have to follow the rules. I know that I have to, you know, all the same rules that apply to a straight relationship would apply to my relationship. I don't want to be treated differently, or, I just want to be accepted as a human being, as a child of God, And I guess the only factor that really factors in is like, okay, you're never going to have a child. You're never going to, I guess that's the only thing that really kind of factors into my mind. Like, of course, it is obvious and it is reality that, a man and a woman procreate. That's really the only, the only way to really have a child is to marry a woman. And that's the only thing that really kind of gets to my mind, I guess. But I just, I mean, there should really be nothing. I mean, ultimately, when it comes down to it, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to, anyway, I got sidetracked a little bit. I just want to talk a little bit about my future, where I kind of see my life going and stuff. And, I guess, like, the first and foremost thing I want is a way better relationship with God. I can't survive without a relationship with God. I can't survive without knowing that God loves me and that God accepts me. I can't survive without, I really want to know that God really loves loves me and loves other gay people, and I love them. I don't mean try to change them or, eventually expect them to turn straight, or, every person deserves to be loved the way they are. And I want a better relationship with God. I want to be able to pray to God every day. I want to be able to read the Bible every day. I want to be able to fellowship. I want to be able to, try to live a life free of sin. And sin, I'm not counting a loving relationship in that. I'm talking about real sins which include lying, the 10 Commandments, adultery, things like that. We all commit sin every day. I commit sin every day. And I want to stop. And if being gay wasn't perceived to be a sin, I'd want to live, a life, that's free of sin. I don't want to sin. I don't want to offend God. And I really, really wish that, and I mean, wishing is not going to do anything, but I really, really hope that being gay is not a sin. I really do, because it's done calling it a sin has done so much damage. It's done so much damage to so many people's lives, including my own. I guess when it comes down to where I'm headed right now, I want to be able to have the relationship of my dreams. I want to be able to, worship God with the person that I love. I want to be able to just, find true acceptance in, with believers. I really do. I just don't feel like I'm really accepted by them. That their ultimate goal is to try to change me. That's really hurtful in my opinion. It's really hurtful. I at least want to have. I'm talking so much. I know I'm just going on and on, but I want to have at least one perfect boyfriend in my life. I want to have one perfect relationship, even if it's just one time. Even if it's just one time. I just want to have one perfect boyfriend in my life. One wonderful, beautiful, handsome, adorable boyfriend who will love me and care for me. Who I can take out to dinner, who I can cuddle with, who I can travel with, who I can spend wonderful nights and spend wonderful days with. And even if it's just one time in my life, I just want to have one wonderful boyfriend. Just really, and I don't know if I'm going to get married or not. Maybe. It's probably not very likely, but maybe. I don't know if me and my hypothetical boyfriend one day will last a long time then part ways, or I don't know, maybe we'll be together forever, or maybe I don't know. All I know is if I find him, I'm going to love him, and I'm going to be committed to him and only him, no one else. And if our relationship doesn't last, I'll be grateful that I had it. I'll be really grateful to God that I had it. If our relationship lasts forever, I'll be grateful for that. If we end up getting married, I'd be grateful for that. If we just stay boyfriend and boyfriend, I'll be grateful for that. I just want to at least have one wonderful relationship that I've really always wanted. And if like Christianity is trying to take that away from me, I don't want. And if I have it and it doesn't work out ultimately, then I'd be grateful. And I probably will at least say, at least I had it. I probably wouldn't mind trying to be with a woman after that. Probably wouldn't mind that, honestly. But see, I'd be open-minded to that. It wouldn't be a problem. It just, at least I'd get to say I had the relationship I've always wanted. I knew I was gay since I was 14, and I knew I liked guys even before then. And I've been through a whole lot in my life, and I just really want to be accepted for who I am, and I just want to be accepted, especially among Christians. Especially among Christians. I know, secular people are probably going to accept me and this and that, but it's not the same because it doesn't count. I mean, I want to know that God loves me and that God does accept me. I don't want to keep going through this torment that I feel like God doesn't really, want me in his presence. I don't want to keep going through that. God doesn't really care for me, Anyway, thanks for watching. Javier here. I'm just sharing some honest thoughts. Feel free to comment. Take care. Bye.